This is going to be your perfect corporate chic makeup look, that too under 10 minutes. Hi, welcome back. I hope you all are safe and doing well. Today I'll be sharing with you this beautiful office/work makeup look that will hardly take you 5 to 10 minutes if you are pro at makeup. And I think this looks perfect if you are attending any meeting or going to an event which is quite professional and you don't want too much or loud makeup and you need to look presentable yet subtle. So I think this video is going to be helpful for you, and if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please keep on watching.
I'm starting off with skincare. I'm going to use a good layer of moisturizer all over my face, and I'm going to leave it for 2 to 3 minutes so that it gets absorbed really well. Once that is done, to hydrate and moisturize my lips, I'm going to use this Mars ka lip balm. Instead of primer for everyday use, I prefer using this Color Bar Spotlight Illuminating Lotion. This is just gonna give you a very glow from within, a lit from within glow. Next, using a concealer which is very close to my skin tone to hide my dark circles, pigmentation, and this is just gonna make my skin look even toned. For everyday use, I don't really prefer using a foundation. I either use a skin tint or I just use a concealer which is very close to my skin tone, and that's it. For everyday base makeup look, I would always recommend you to go for a medium coverage or very natural looking base product, so that if you are wearing it for 10 to 12 hours, it doesn't look heavy or cakey or it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Okay, now I'm gonna show you a very easy and quick trick that I always do when I'm in a hurry. I mix my highlighter and blush, I apply them together, and it gives me the most beautiful, soft, dewy glow in minutes. Now you need to set these cream products into place with the help of a loose powder so that your base makeup doesn't melt, move or transfer. Now using my favorite bronzer to give some structure and warmth back to my face. And also I'm using the same bronzer to contour my nose all over my eyelid, cause on everyday basis I don't really use a lot of eyeshadows. Most of the time I use either a brown eyeshadow or a bronzer all over my eyelid and I'm good to go. For my brows, I'm using this microfine brow pen from e.l.f. This I've recently purchased and this gives me the most natural looking brows ever. I like to keep my brows very simple looking. I fill in the gaps of my brows and then I use a brow gel to set them in place. Now another trick that I do is I use the same brow pen and I create a very fine thin wing on the outer corners of my eyes. Then I curl my lashes and apply 2 coats of mascara. This is the mascara I've been loving lately. It gives me immense amount of length and volume. Absolutely love it, but let me tell you, removing it is a little bit tricky. You need to use a proper makeup removing oil to remove it. To line my lips, using my favorite lip liner from Makeup Forever that I've been using a lot lately. This just gives me the perfect definition that I want. For lipstick, you can use whatever you like. I prefer using a nude or brown shade. Today I'm using my favorite one, which is Madras Kapi from Nykaa. Lastly, using this all-nighter setting spray so that my makeup doesn't move or budge. And always remember, smelling good is also really important cause it leaves a longer lasting impression. And yeah, that's the completed makeup look. I think this is perfect.
And that's it. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. All of the product details, links, everything is mentioned in the description box, so don't forget to check that out and hype this video if you like it. And that's it for today's video. I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.